weird music. I plan on 100%ing this. Basically, if we haven't caught on, I'm trying to get some trophies. So really quickly, I'm gonna try to get one specific one. There we go, there's a trophy right there. I'm just gonna check how many trophies I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 trophies. I think they probably cut on some of them because I know this. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna play some we're gonna play Candy Hearts on loop and try to do so for 20 minutes. Artwork drawn by Kayla, which was used on some DDLC stationery items. Finish the poem game in 2 seconds or less. The residential area around the protagonist and Sayori's house. The corridor of the school, a random classroom, the classroom used for literature club meetings, the background used for the poem minigame. Buy my mixtape. Oh, we got it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try again to get Sayori. So close. Perfect Sayori, there we go.
Hi again, stepbro. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, stepbro. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Stepper always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my own room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Stepbro can become good friends too.
Sayori.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Oh, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't know. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I think you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl so accidentally cute? How's she being so accidentally cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now, close my eyes, and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem like really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We need a way to show that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Huh? What do you mean?
Even if we did come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how exactly to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is talking really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Well, I guess it could.
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it. Wasn't that why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is, then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But there lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica heard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're also looking out for me, Sayori.
That's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Eh?
Sayori glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
Eh?
I run my fingertips to the sides of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out.
Man, you really need to brush. Really need a brush for this. This is what I need. That's what I need. I already know that's what you're gonna say, Step Bro. You're a butthead.
Nope. I'll be back. next poem we're gonna do is gonna be Natsuki and then Yuri.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my fingers.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care about that.
Hey! You meanie.
And if you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, it's because I think it's just because I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does those kinds of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the bottom button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of a logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And if you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was joking that time. And it's impossible to tell anything to you sometimes, Stepbro. You're a butt.
And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes, with you being a fucking asshole sometimes.
Okay, everyone, let's not talk about that.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share poems that we wrote now? Yay! Stepbro, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't help believe I agree. I need to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done anything like this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Let's show our poem to Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing this with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Stepbro! I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Maybe because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, It's not just a poem. It's a step bro poem. And that makes it extra special. I like to feel your feelings.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one.
Let me take this white dog out.
Okie dokie. Low key. Choke key. Doki. Doki.
It just reminds me of how you're usually a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like what I said before, Stepbro. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only a real good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. If I'm not sure that Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason that I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? And that'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now that you'll read my poem too, right? Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
I guess we'll just have to see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit. You
can't answer just a little bit. Yes, hello. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
I forgot cap lock was on. Lol. Yeah.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, that last time makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I ate eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I'll get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun! Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. Because they're the one I'm going to be doing a poem for next.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just... It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough.
Okay, so it's just not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Or are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems, like, you know what? It doesn't matter.
To express oneself? Is that what you mean? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Duh.
Christopher, what in the world is your last YouTube short? Me goofing off and being funny, that's what that is. All of my shorts are me being funny. Or at least attempting to whenever they're Rec Room ones. Oh no, a wild gender-bent galaxy. Who's Dapper? Oh no. Anyways.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be such a disheartening thing. So I decided to write about it.
Oh. Yeah, I understand. Also, by the way, the reason why the main character's name is Stepbro is because it's a reference to when I first played actual DDLC on my PC. Can you get on Rec Room? I mean, I can. In a little bit. By the way, the old DDLC thing is on my unlisted list of the things that I have. If somebody wants to get the link to it, they have to go to my Discord and get the unlisted role thing. Or they can just look in one of the many videos I think I did, where I put it in the description somewhere as a weird thing. I don't know. Just ask me for the link, basically, if you want to watch the old one.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhythm to read at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri! Purple. This is my fellow purple hair. Hello, fellow purple hair. Yuri stares at the poem. I need to lay a certain way in order to do Yuri's voice, which is on my stomach, which is funny considering how I'm on my bed. It's just a deep voice. It's fine. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes before... Hang on, wait. Okay, there we go. A minute passes before... Wait, a minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. What do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. So it's that bad? No? Did I raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is I recognize new writers that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me. Or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
It's hard to read cursive, goddammit. Cursive is a hard thing to read.
I'm just not gonna read it. I'll finish this bit, and then we can do more streams on this at a different time. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad that I like it. Ba 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 ba. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into Ghost Siri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Stepbro. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a little story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's more silly than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Hi, Stepbro. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow than till I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Stepbro. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri really are good friends, aren't you? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I actually are different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you are really care about each other and each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But, in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions and happiness and sadness. Who knows what someone so happy would enjoy sad things? Who knew someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, we'll each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things. Can I not read as Monaco? First step, bro. Please me. Can you not do these things? I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find out what kind of style suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll try to help you find out what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sounds pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Okay, cool. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines.